Hi everyone, time to look at what is looking good this week. So just a bit of a follow up on the NVX. It's still looking very good. As you can see, strong movement yet. Only thing is we haven't actually had a retracement yet. Okay, so if I were to ask you how the markets move, you would all say that they zig and zag. Okay, yet for whatever reason, whenever we buy something, we think it goes up in a straight line. Okay, yet we all know markets don't move like that. As we can see, it just didn't come down in a straight line. It zigged and zagged, zig, zag, zig, zag, zig, zag, zig, etc. Okay, so at the moment, we've only really had a zig. So eventually, and it probably will come in soon, I reckon. Yeah, so we're bouncing up to 618 now. So I'd be super surprised if we got straight through that area. So I would be expecting it to happen here at the 618 and for it to come down. What I'm looking for is see if it comes back and tests this resistance as support here. So looking at that, let's say that we've got our top now. We've pivoted and we're looking for it to go the other way. So we're looking for our zag now. We're looking really for that Fib 382 would be our ideal situation because that tells us two things. One, it's flipping the resistance to support. Two, it's bouncing off the Fib 382, which tells us it's a strong trend, normal trend, weaker trend. So if we can bounce up that strong trend as well, and yeah, then what we'd be looking for is something like this, for it to come down, bounce off here, and then go through. Once it does that, you have a confirmed reversal. Then right now we still don't have the confirmed reversal. We're waiting for, we've had a big zig. We need to get the zag, and then we need to change market structure. That would become what's called a non-failure swing, because you've got to ask yourself from that top, selling lower, selling lower, selling lower, selling lower, selling lower, why are they selling higher? So you got to think all these people were selling here, 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 here. Why are they now not selling to up here? Okay, so that's something different. But at the moment, what we've got is buying. So we were buying higher, 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 then equal, and then now lower, 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 lower. We need those buys to start stepping in higher. Okay, so we've got selling higher. We need to get buying higher, and then we need to go, those sellers are gone, break through, and that's why we then get a reversal. So that is what I'm looking for there. Still looking very good. It's looking like it will happen, but that's predictive TA. I've got to follow my reactive TA as well, which is everything's looking still very good. I just want to see it come down and zag and pivot and change market structure because we haven't actually had a zag yet. All we've had is a zig. Okay, so whenever I'm talking zigs and zags, it's not bullish or bearish. It's just the zag is correcting the zig. So that's the in here, it's a downtrend. So the move down, zag, down, zag. So I'm hoping that this is now we're in the middle of an uptrend. So we go zig, zag, zig, zag, zig, because that's how we know markets move. All right, so that's what I'm looking at on NVX. SHL, I posted about a while ago when I bought back here. This one, same kind of thing. You can see here that at the moment from that top, zigzag, 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 and now you see how it changed market structure there? That was something different. So looking at it now, you can see that we have, so when we talk about market zig and zag, okay, so you can see this one here came down, zagged into its little perfect area, that's fine. And now you can see this one here has come down, bounced off the Fib 500. And now you can see we're just changing market structure even right now. So probably even right now would be a good entry. Change your market structure off. Nice little exhaustion gap there, comes down, fake out, we're coming up, already feeling it. So with a stop loss, you could even have a tight one here, to be honest. But there's better. And yeah, should be then coming on and breaking off there. Once we get through there, then things start to look pretty, because if you look left, look what we're going to be breaking through. Then you're breaking through your major support resistance as well. So support, 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 in resistance, you're going to be getting a change of market structure through that level, which also will coincide with your decline as well. All right, so that's what I'm looking at on SHL. For it to come back there, looking at the big picture. All right, there. We've still got to get through all this here as well. Would be a huge level. Okay, so we'll just backtrack. That 31.86 right there will be the huge level with the 618. So if we break through there, should have a nice clear run up until maybe they might reject here with that support there as well. But to be honest, I'm more looking at that. Then if we can get through there, then we're looking really good. All right, so still a lot of work to do. But yeah, change of market structure once we get through there. And then once we get through there, boom, there's no more trap money after that. Because if you look, that's all the buyers. This is all the buyers. After that, look, it's all the sellers. Okay, so once we get through that 32, everything's looking pretty good. Okay, I talked about 3DP. I think is... Let me just get rid of all this. So I'm waiting for it to get through here. So if we can get through here, then we're good. Because you know I talked about market zig and zag. Well, here you can see that we've come down. We've bounced off the 618. Perfect. Now all I need to see it do is get change marks back through this level here. If we get there and then get up through there, then what are you getting then? Then you're getting a change of market structure through a big support resistance. So buyers, buyers, buyers. Now sellers. We get through there and get up through here. You've got to change your market structure on 3DP. So still waiting on that one. First thing I need to see it get through is here, the 5.6 I talked about. Then if we get through there, I want to see it then get up through there. Okay, but yeah, showing some life here. Want to see it punch up through there. Okay, USL is looking phenomenal, like I talked about a few weeks back. Smashing through. So she's been an absolute ripper. You can see here, down there, and had a nice, beautiful ending diagonal here. Okay, so that ending diagonal and then change of market structure. And then that resistance has been flipped to support. So beautiful move, beautiful volume coming in, bullish divergence off the low. So yeah, everything about this one looks phenomenal and just going to ride the structure. USL, another silver miner ARD is looking good. Exact same thing. Falling wedge up. So we're selling higher, we're buying higher. I just need us to get through there. Once we get through there, we have our official change of market structure as well. NXL has been an absolute ripper. As you guys know, I've been on this one from back down here at 61 cents. And this is the thing you got to realize is there, it took time to go. So as you can see, there, and then finally, once we broke out through here is where we moved in the public participation. And that's when we started to move fast. But that's been a 10x, like 60 cents up to more than 10x. It's been phenomenal. When everyone, scam this and that, they had government contracts. The money was not going away. And if you know anything about governments, they're very lazy. They ain't moving and changing stuff unless they're forced to and have to, because then they have to retrain all of their staff and everything. And for me, when I used to work in the government, trust me, we don't move unless we have to. So yeah, it's starting to top out a bit now. I don't, as you can see, extremely overbought there. I don't think there's much more. I think you're going to, again, zig and zag, zigzag, zigzag. There's just been a massive zig. We're due for a zag. So I'm probably expecting a bit of a decent retrace soon on that one. But yeah, has been an absolute ripper. BRN has been one, like I talked about last week, that's showing some signs, but still got a bit of work to do. So you can see here, starting to got bullish divergence off the low, but all we've done again is zig. We need to get the zag coming in. So from here, we broke through the resistance, now support. But same thing as NXL, all we've done is just moved in a straight line. I eventually want to see it wherever it happens, which might be soon actually. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'd be expecting it to happen somewhere in here. Okay, in particular, in particular here, you can see this is where a lot of buying happened last time. So around this 35, I want to see the pivot and I want to see the change of market structure. Need to see the zag. I mean, right now, that's just a push. That's just that. That's not a change of market structure. Okay, we need to see pivot, then go up. That's a change of market structure. So we're hoping it's not just another thing like that. We need to get that change of market structure. But anyway, I'm on it from here, which was the change of market structure on the daily there. But at the moment, it's just on the day. We need to get the bigger, because what you want is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 AVC, and then start to take off again. DVP still looking really good, following according exactly to plan. Major support here, bounced off on bullish divergences. We've come up, changed market structure, tested support, and now continuing to go. So we're just waiting for it to break through this level, and that's where it will really start to pop. But everything's looking good, beautiful volume. So yeah, DVP is still on track and looking really good there. RSH has been an absolute winner. Like, whoa, look at this baby. Oh, she took off again today. So this is one I talked about back here at 3 cents. And then again, once we broke through here, now look at it, she's up more than double since entry. So yeah, RSH, absolute ripper. Beautiful volume coming in. Again, starting to get quite overbought. We'll probably start to get some sell pressure back here again. Yeah, this is your zone where you're probably going to start getting a bit of selling pressure again. But I'm not in it for a day trade. I'm in it for much more. So yeah, I am looking phenomenal. That POL that I talked about where Craig was really bullish on the FA, that one's really popped as well. We talked about the bounce off here, and then we changed through here. So yeah, this one's up. So it went up, yeah, nearly 100% already as well, 80%. But now it's looking to break out of this one. And again, good volume coming in. That's a bit of a big move. Probably will chill for a bit, but yeah, hopefully you guys either grabbed off there or got the change of structure there, and she's still looking really good as well. Okay, and the trade of the week, which I just want to talk about, is silver. You probably heard me talk about it quite a lot. I could spend 3 hours talking about why it's historically undervalued and etc. But what I'm just going to talk about today is seasonality and how you can combine seasonality with TA to help with your trading. Okay, because at the end of the day, if you're the best surfer in the world and surfing is not in season and it's winter and it's shitty waves wherever you are, then it doesn't matter how good of a surfer you are. If the conditions aren't good, you can't ride the waves and enjoy it. So it always benefits if you're going with the seasonality, and if it's summer, you're embracing the summer periods. If it's winter, you're embracing the winter periods, realizing that. Okay, so if you look historically, where we are right now is here. Historically, silver is very bullish leading up to that Christmas period, and then very bullish up until that kind of April period there. Okay, and let's just look at that on history here. So as you can see here, we bottomed here in September. Okay, and then from there, we then had a run up until that kind of January pullback, and then you can see we topped in that kind of April-May period here. So we had bullish market structure, which was our leading diagonal, which was this here. Okay, so here, September, little pullbacks along the way, but then we top in that April period like we did here. Okay, then we get a pullback typically until that kind of June, July period. Okay, so pullback until that June, July period here, pullback. Bit of a run up until August, etc. Bit of a run up until August. Then you get a pullback again going into that October period, and then we bottom. Then what do we have? Bullish again, bullish, pullback, bullish up until that kind of April-May period again. Okay, so you can see how that April-May period, so that period from October to May is bullish, October to May is bullish, and the other period is kind of flip-flop, and that's what we've had. So that's what I'm trying to show in the fact that really you don't want to trade silver in this kind of April to September period, because historically it's just a sideways nothing, which you can see here, sideways nothing, and right now, May to October, it's a sideways nothing. And we know markets zigzag. So silver historically zigs during the October to May period, and it zags during the April to October period. So going off that and going off history, we're coming into season, which means have we finished our zag and we're about to break up and do our zig now, which means that we should have some nice bullish moves for period. So what we're looking for here is for it to break out above here. Okay, because that's our resistance. Right now, you can see we've tested this resistance as support. And if we can get back above here, then you've got your bullish market structure, and then you're breaking out, and then seasonality says that we should be bullish up until that period. If you zoom out in the bigger picture, you can see here that what you've had is resistance has flipped into support on the bigger time frame. So now what we're waiting for is that going to continue, which it's looking like it will. So really keep an eye on the daily here. If it does break up through there, then silver historically should be bullish from this period. And then we also have the chart telling us the same thing. Okay, so keep an eye on that one. If you then check out some of the things like, you know, silver really lags gold. And if you look at that same thing on gold, it did the same thing back here when it broke out of its resistance. You can see it did that same thing where it hovered for a few months and then took off. So this is what we're hoping we're getting now. When we break up, the big move up where we start the trend like this. So this is what we're hoping is happening. The resistance is being flipped to support on the monthly, and we're about to then start to take off. If you start look at your silver miners, you know, they are same thing. They have flipped resistance to support, put in a reversal, taken off. So silver miners are looking good. The silver junior miners, same thing. Okay, change it, breaking up. And then if you start to look at some of those individual ones, AG, looking phenomenal, double bottom off here. Like look at the volume coming in. Look at the buying volume coming in. That's the monthly. Look at the weekly. Okay, the volume's starting to come in. And daily, you can see the volume starting to come in here. So yeah, just wait it. Right now, AG has, again, put in a double bottom, support, resistance, back to support. If this can get up above here, it will continue its trend. That'll put in its reversal. It's broken through the decline. It's got back through there, and then yeah, that's will start to look very, very nice. If we can get above this $8, that will confirm it. Okay, but a lot of good things looking here. If seasonality is coming around, just need the charts to align with that seasonality, and then that's called confluency, combining multiple things with that. So if you look at the big picture on this, you can see volume's really starting to come in here. So back to 2015 GFC levels. You know, this thing is historically undervalued on this major support here. So if you've had a base for 15 years, this thing starts to take off, and we should actually start to break out above here. Big sideways range breaking up. But anyway, just thought I wanted to share that, guys. Keep an eye on silver. Yeah, a lot of silver miners are looking really good. Unfortunately, we don't have too much exposure in the Australian markets. The American markets is a lot. I did read that we're looking to get a silver miner ETF. It's impending. Not sure when that's coming out. Hopefully soon, and then that will give us a bit more exposure here on the Aussie markets as well. But hope you like the video, guys. Take care. If I didn't talk about one that I've talked about before, it's because it hasn't really broken out yet or anything, or hasn't really done much. So I'm just talking about the ones that kind of have moved or whatever as well. So just keep an eye on. You know, there's ones like Appen that, you know, everything about it's still good. I'm still in it. Like, look at the volume, still fantastic. As you guys know, I took profit in the trading account once we hit that gap fill, but it's still very much in my long term in my swing account. And like I said, I've got targets of up around that, at least low threes, but really up around that 5, 6. So yeah, holding this while it's holding its market structure, nothing to worry about. So yeah, if they're still going, they're still going. Let them go. If they're riding the market structure, let them ride the market structure. That is how you make money. It's the opposite to what we learn at school. You learn at school, work harder to get more money. Trading is actually the opposite. Work smarter, not harder. You actually get rewarded for being lazy. As long as you know when to get in, when to get out, that's what's important. All right, guys, if you like the video, please like and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.